Visiting Fenway Park and Yankee Stadium have been on my bucket list for years. Now, my dad took me to a lot of games when I was a kid. My dad is Rich Eckerle. He's in the third row of the field box seats, right here, right next to my wife, Brenda. My dad took me to the old Yankee Stadium in 1962, but I was 10 years old and a St. Louis Cardinals fan, so those memories are as kaput as the real house that Ruth built. So I got to see baseball's grand new palace instead in the Bronx recently, along with a venerable Fenway Park, the major's oldest cathedral at 100. What a contrast. Walking through the billion-dollar Yankee Stadium was like a stroll through a high-priced, upscale megamall with an international food court. There's a Hard Rock Cafe, a glitzy multi-star steakhouse, sushi, southern barbecue, a Beers of the World stand, and even a farmer's market selling fruit. But my family's favorite, of course, was a Popcorn Indiana stand. We had to get the obligatory photo by maybe the only place in New York City where Indiana was acknowledged. The new stadium is a magnificent showplace, but the real baseball history was played out across the street at the old site, where a soccer match was going on. I wondered what the Babe, the Iron Horse, Lou Gehrig, or the old Professor Casey Stengel would think about that. My favorite memory of the visit was how my family got into the Yankees game on legitimate box office tickets for only $5 apiece. Really, now that's Midwestern living. Then there was the $12 Fenway Park tour, worth every cent, as solidified by all three of my 20-something daughters voting it a vacation highlight. Experiencing it the first time, you just know it's the way baseball is supposed to be played and watched. There are quirks, nuances, and history galore. All the red bricks from the 1912 construction are still there. The major's oldest manual scoreboard. The famed green monster in left field, complete with all the baseball-induced dents and stitch marks. The seats atop it, dubbed in a survey as the best seats in baseball. There's Pesky's pole. And the story we like the best, the Ted Williams seat in deep right field. It's where that American icon landed the longest home run ever blasted into the Fenway bleachers, 502 feet from home plate. It's painted red, easily seen in a sea of green seats. Our tour guide told us how Williams' 1946 blast actually hit a sleeping Yankee fan in the head, ripping a hole in his straw hat. The fan became a mini celebrity and was so taken by the attention and treatment that he switched his allegiance to the Red Sox. The Red Williams seat was not on the actual tour path, but as we were shown the exit door underneath the right field bleachers, we grabbed the chance to slip up a nearby runway, hurry up to the famed seat, and snap a quick picture of my wife and daughters surrounding the chair. By that time, a stadium official had tailed us to move us along our way, but with a knowing smile, he let us get that souvenir photo. That meant a lot to me because my dad, now 83, was a Ted Williams fan, but has never been to Fenway Park. My family figured he'd get a kick out of that picture. So I can't wait to visit him this Sunday, show him the shot, and talk a little baseball. I'll remind him of the time he took me to St. Louis's Sportsman Park on my birthday as a little kid, and my hero, Stan Musial, clubbed the home run. And I'll thank him for making me a baseball fan. Happy Father's Day, Dad.